you? Oh, I can see your fingers. Hello guys, I'm going to answer some questions like I said I would, and I have someone to help me who you may recognise. Look who it is! It's Jacob Savage! I did say give him a warm welcome and you all did, so thank you. You've been all over.
It's been lovely. It has been lovely.
The duo has taken over. And the vlogs, yeah, everyone appreciated it. Anyway, so Jacob's going to ask me some questions, which I asked on Facebook and Patreon. So just fire away. If I feel awkward or don't want to answer, then maybe I'll just down a beer instead.
Okay,
Could be really drunk. Here we go.
We'll kick off with Pam's question, which is a lovely one.
Pam's a legend.
Did you do your own eye makeup? It always looks good.
Thanks, Pam. Good job I did some today. Yes, of course, I always do it myself. Do you know what? I'm not very good at anything, really. My skills, I think I've mentioned this before. I don't have any great skills, but eyeliner, one of them. Next question. Thanks, Pam.
When touring, do you get a chance to work on your own music and get inspiration from others in the group, or does it have to be a hard separation between the two?
Say the last bit, inspired by the
Other
inspiration.
people in the group.
That's a good question. Yeah, so we have quite a lot of time to be able to do our own thing as well. That's one thing which I love the most about this job is just we have hours during the day to practice, whether it's practicing for Fleetwood Mac or whether it's doing my own thing. So yeah, I have time to do that, which is how I managed to record the album. And then, yeah, all of them inspire me in some way, every single one of them. And most of us kind of write our own thing outside of Fleetwood Mac, or we're playing for original artists as well. So absolutely, yes.
And we can combine these two. So Richard asked, how do you decide how to narrow down the Christine McVie catalogue to 7 or 8 choices per show?
Yeah.
And then Mark said, which songs do you sing as part of Rumours of Fleetwood Mac?
What are the songs? Ooh.
So what are the songs and how do you decide which Christine McVie tunes to do?
To be honest, I don't have any say in what songs go in. I have all my favourites, which I do kind of let the person who decides know that I love them. The producer decides on the set list. Actually, but I think together they kind of decide, but I don't really have a say in it, but I don't really mind. And what was the second part again? See, I'm not very good at retaining information.
Well, and it's which ones do you sing?
Am I allowed to reveal a set list though?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, probably not.
But
it's the most famous ones.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like Songbird's always going to be in, Little Lies is always going to be in, Everywhere's always going to be in. Yeah, so I do all of the Christine songs that are in, but I don't know if I should reveal the whole show set list. Come watch.
Okay, and then we have, this is a lovely question.
Okay, I'm getting awkward.
How are you inspired to compose your songs? How do they reach your soul? And do they begin from guitar or piano?
Good question. Always from piano now. I feel like when I met you, I was probably on guitar more. So when did I meet you? I was 16.
Yeah, it was a long time, almost 10 years ago probably.
But when I came to Leeds College of Music, so we went to the same uni, I started in the college course. I was always writing from guitar then. Don't even play any piano and guitar for a couple of years. Now I always start on piano. I just kind of sat down and said, right, I need to focus on one more than the other, as opposed to just dabbling in both. I said, I'm just going to focus on one. I just went down the piano route. So glad now. So start with piano. And then, what was the question? How do I start writing?
What inspires you to compose? Which is a
What
very
inspires
tough
me?
question.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember what everyone's saying. What inspires me? It depends. Sometimes I always find if I'm thinking about something for longer than 2 minutes, that sounds ridiculous. If ever I think about something or something's on my mind and it keeps coming back to my brain, it's probably something I should write down, whether it's political, whether it's a relationship ending, whether it's a friendship end, whatever it is. If something's on my mind, I want to write it down. So that's the thing that inspires me, just to go and sit down. It doesn't always come naturally instantly, but in terms of lyrics, which to me is my favourite part of the process, which is probably kind of weird for a lot of people, but lyric for me is absolutely everything. So what inspires me, I guess, subject matter. Is that weird?
No, that's normal.
Okay. As long as Jacob says it's normal, it's normal.
That's the benchmark, yeah. The normal answer. Okay, Phil then said, "Where did you get your feel for music? Brackets, which we love."
Thank you, Phil. Is this Phil Snyder?
No,
Oh, Phil who?
Laverly.
Phil Laverly. Thank you, Phil. Is it Laverly or Laverly?
I'm saying Laverly. Like,
Isn't she
wouldn't
lovely?
it be Laverly?
Come on. Say that again.
Where did
Sorry, I'm
you get?
laughing.
Okay, sorry. Where did you get your feel for music, which we love?
Okay. My feel. What would you say? What does that mean? I think I know what he means.
Yeah, I think you get your feel from like, I think you're really rhythmic. So I would say like it comes from lyric led but rhythmic sort of Billy Joel type playing, like Elton John influences, where you use the piano more as a percussion instrument than a melodic instrument.
Yeah, I think that's from the piano bar scene, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's from having to play on my own, having to try and keep a crowd has just made it more rhythmic. But then the album's probably not remotely, I don't know, some songs are, especially If I Can Run. Yeah, where do I get the feel from? I think it's just from learning as many songs as I can as quickly as possible and trying to keep people entertained from just a piano and singing. So I guess I'm just kind of going like that as much as possible. And then rhythmically, it's just kind of made sense. But I also say Stevie Wonder, one of my heroes, is quite rhythmic, isn't he? Not that I'm comparing myself, but I'm saying, you know, he's always got the rhythmic kind of, I think that's definitely inspired.
I know we were limiting it to one person, but Phil did also ask, and it does link brilliantly, when does the album come out?
Big question. Oh, so I said, I will tell you when I know. The reason I've not told you is because I don't know yet. It's being mixed and then it will be mastered and then it's good to go and then I'm going to gig it. So still don't know exactly in terms of dates. The second I do, I'll make a dramatic video about it, like album reveal, but I just don't. So I'm not entirely sure. Of course it's going to be this year, but yeah, I think actually in the next couple of days I might have more of a, okay, this is going on to the final process now, kind of understanding anyway.
Shirley,
Sorry.
top fan.
Shirley Miller.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to interpret this as your favourite place is the USA. It could be that obviously USA is not an option, but Shirley asked, where's your favourite place to go apart from the USA?
Apart from? Favourite place? Do you know what? I just love Oxford. At the moment, I'm just...
So random. So sorry, yeah, really random. Okay, yeah.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know.
Belgium.
Bruges, Paris. Yeah.
My favourite place to go to a piano bar is that I know that she kind of meant city, didn't she?
Well,
it's not in the
you
USA.
can go that way. That's fine.
So I'm going to go into a live music venue away from the world in any country. Sorry, that was
avoided that like a true politician.
Apart from that, Oxford is one of my favourite places in the world.
So just to clarify, show that is non-specific piano music bar or Oxford. Craig asks, are you going to be staying with Rumours of Fleetwood Mac tours, especially when they return to the States?
Yes, of course. What do you mean? What, as in when we return with the band?
Yeah.
Am I going to stay with them? I'm damn right. I absolutely love it.
And then a less hard-hitting question: how is your new shelf?
Eric.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's referring to the bunks in the tour bus. It's lovely. It's different to the American one, the American tour bus. I absolutely love my bunk. You close your curtains and there aren't 15 men asleep. It's like they were never there. I close my curtain on my shelf, as Eric calls it, go to sleep. It's great. Love tour life.
This might get you a little bit of some sort of deal. What's your favourite brand of razor? Can we get an endorsement here?
Is that from Helen?
That is, yeah.
I like ones I can throw away because
you hate the planet and the environment. Yeah.
No, because my life on tour, you know. But someone did buy me an amazing razor, which I still have today. This is weird. Helen 100% didn't think I was going to answer that, but there you go, Helen.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Why did you laugh when you asked me that, Jacob?
there are so many options.
I'm quite an embarrassing person, wouldn't you agree? Do you know what? They've seen me forward roll on camera
Okay,
and backwards roll. You know I'm mental. Embarrassing. Oh, I say weird things accidentally. I've done a lot. God, how long do we have? I'm running out of time. Right, how about you say something I've done that's embarrassing?
Well, last time we were recording videos, you just kicked a full glass of wine across the room. Oh no, did I do that?
It was you!
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was me. Okay, yeah, I retract that. I thought it was you, because in my head it was obviously you that did that, but it was me. Okay, yeah, fine.
How do you feel?
Yeah, now this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, is blame you for something that I thought you'd done.
Blame me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. Can we move on from that? Can we move on from that?
I wrote a song called Blame Me. It'll be on the album, which comes out, we don't know when.
We don't know when.
And that's funny, so just to retract, I've never done anything embarrassing.
No,
Is that what you
that's
mean?
absolutely what I'm saying, yeah. Where do you think and hope your singing and musical career will be 5 years from now?
Oh, I'd like to think I'll have 2 more albums out, after including this one. In 5 years, yeah, I think I'll have at least 2 albums out, and I'll be recording another one. My plan is just to release albums until I die. Let me get my cup of tea. You laughing in your tea made me want my tea.
Okay.
Here we go. I could fall over and be embarrassing.
If you could collaborate with any other musician, past or present, who would it be?
Joni Mitchell. I'd write songs with Joni Mitchell. I mean, Nina Simone wouldn't give me the time. As if Joni Mitchell would give me the time.
yeah, Joe's sound, but Nina won't.
Who? Yeah, Joni Mitchell, my number one. I'd love to sit down with Billy Joel and just be like, come on. Just sit down, just come on. Play something, I'll sing. Actually, no, you sing. I prefer your voice. Actually, I won't play.
I'll just sit. Yeah.
Actually, let's just go watch Billy Joel in concert. That's the plan. Yeah, it would be Joni Mitchell.
Do you know Alice?
Alice! Do you know the song? Alice!
What, the Arctic Monkeys?
Oh, you ruined it. Alice!
Yeah, that's the tune you're on about.
Yeah, it goes, who the is Alice? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, piano bar. They're responding at home.
Okay.
The Americans are going, who the is Alice? Actually, my parents will be as well. It was just the funniest thing ever.
Nice.
Yeah, if you had to be there, but you know, if you know, you know. The way I said that. If you had to be there, but you know, if you know, you know. The way I...
What would most likely be your favourite city to do a gig and hang out during a US tour with Rumours?
With Rumours? Oh, favourite city?
Well, and it's a load of questions. He has said, how about Cincinnati? But what would be your favourite city to do a gig with them?
Well, we're doing Cincinnati, and we did it as well. Favourite city to do a gig in? Nashville. Get me to Nashville. I want to do a gig in Nashville. We only ever did a day off. Okay, we had 12 hours in Nashville. We didn't get to play in Nashville. We did 2 places. Whereabouts in Tennessee were we? I can't exactly remember. But Nashville, I said nothing would ever beat Tokyo for me, apart from Oxford. Nothing would ever beat Tokyo, but Nashville was the best day of my life. It was Monday, it was 10:30 a.m. We had a day room, so we all had hotels, but it was taking ages for everyone to go. So I said, don't worry, I've got mine. Just whack your stuff in there. We've got 12 hours in Nashville, let's go out. So I dragged Steve and Joe out. They put their suitcase in my room, and I was like, come on, let's go. Jess came out, Cos came out, and I found this American hat in a cowboy shop, bought some cowboy earrings, started drinking Jack Daniels and Coke at 11 a.m. It's crazy down there. Everyone else was doing it. I was on holiday. I had 12 hours on holiday. I walked straight into that bar. Steve Parry says, can I get an orange juice, please? Like a normal person in the morning, but there was live music blasting, one of the coolest bands ever. Every bar had live music. They were all amazing. It was going on till 2 a.m. It was a Monday morning. I'm drinking whiskey and cake, thank you very much. I'm just justifying my actions, but that was my favourite place in the world, and that's where I'd love to do a gig, so.
Go on. We've answered the no, you're not leaving rumours. Are you likely to perform on any more cruise ships?
Yes! People think I'm never going to do that ever again. Are you crazy? It was so fun. I used to just cry in my room after the gig because it was so fun.
Weird.
It's not weird. I used to just cry. I've cried with rumours just on my own in the dressing room. My second ever gig, I was just crying. Before the gig, Jess walked in just to hand me a towel. She just looked at me and was like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah." I was just really grateful. And same for ships. I used to just, especially the day before they'd disembark, I'd just start crying because I was sad I'd never see the people again. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the most embarrassing. Darren asks, you got a choice here, you can answer one of them.
Okay.
First of all, it's either what inspired you to get into music, or, and I like this one, top 3 albums of all time.
I'm going to answer both. What inspired me to get into music? I kind of grew up listening to albums in the car with my dad. So he used to, I think I just wanted to impress my dad. Like, he used to play S Club 7 and I used to be like, that's not a bit mid, not for me. And then he'd play Jodie Mitchell Blue and I'd be like, yeah, my dad thinks this is cool, so I should probably like this. And I was 5. So then I started liking Kate Bush, Jodie Mitchell, Ricky Lee Jones, all that. And then it became genuine. So that's probably what inspired me, listening to albums in car journeys, I think. So that's what inspired me. And then top 5 albums.
Top 3.
Top 12? Top 3. You're not going to believe me, but Rumours was always in my top 5 albums of all time. Did I say that weirdly? Possibly. But I'll insert a picture of a cake which I had made for me when I was 21. And there's a picture of all my favourite albums. And Rumours is on there, so you can't say I'm lying. So yeah, it would, I think, top 3. I don't know. Okay, Blue, Jodie Mitchell.
Good choice.
I'm stressed. Rumours is going to have to stay in there. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's changing though, it's changing.
Well, you got 2 of 3, what's your third?
It used to always be Tapestry.
Good choice.
Yeah, it's such a good, Billy, Songs in the Key of Life. Yeah, I think it's in my top 3 now.
Songs in the Key of Life.
Yeah, and now I'm thinking of OK Computer. Yeah, this is really hard. Don't ever ask a musician this question.
I would have OK Computer 3 times.
Yeah, Songs in the Key of Life.
Okay, what's your favourite song you've performed with Rumours?
There's just something about Dreams for me. The second it starts, it's just, because I love the album, and there's just something about playing that tune.
And it's only 2 chords, so ideal.
Yeah, so I can't go wrong. I have done. Or Secondhand News, just like the start of Rumours, just when we come on and start playing that and seeing everyone kind of sing along, it's just the best feeling. So either those 2.
And then we have one from our mutual friend, slightly passive aggressive this one, from Pala.
Love those.
Why do you only tell me you're in town for the day on the day? As a parent, I need a bit more notice.
Because I don't know when I'm going anywhere. Usually I find out the day before, so thank you, Palette. I tell you the second I know, which is 45 minutes before I arrive in Leeds.
Then we're on to the Patreon ones.
Patreon! Okay, so we're answering every single one. So, just while I'm here, I'm just going to show you really quickly. If it's something you want to join, then feel free. I will post it in the link, and I just post some stuff on here, answer questions. It's a really small community, but it's so fun if you do want to join. All my Q&As I post here pretty much every single day. Look, here's me just playing some maracas in my hotel room. If this is the kind of content you want to see, then this is definitely for you.
Every single one.
Yeah.
What do you like best about Vivian, who's in Rumours?
She's an absolute hero. I love her. She's incredible. Her work ethic is insane, and I love her. Everywhere I look, she's just singing Fleetwood Mac, and she's just the sweetest.
Okay. Then we have 2 from Alexis. Do you want me to pick one, or do you want to answer both? Both. Okay. So first one is quite a heavy one. Again, a difficult one. If you could time travel and see any musician or band live in concert, who would you go and see?
Nina Simone.
Good choice. Any particular gig?
Stars back in the day.
Stars, Montreal Jazz Festival.
Yeah.
Yes, good choice.
So yeah, Montreal Jazz Festival in Spain.
And then on a lighter note from Alexis, did you end up buying the cowboy boots with the stars on them?
I didn't, but it was a picture frame holder, a picture holder for a Polaroid, but a cowboy boot. So cool.
What's your best and worst experiences on stage during your lifetime?
During my lifetime.
Yeah.
Best experience. Gonna have to say, my first gig with Rumours, Yeovil. Just phenomenal. I'll never get over it. It was just such a good day and I was so excited just to get it, not done, but just that first show is kind of daunting. So I really just soaked it up. I loved it. The crowd were just so welcoming and I didn't really know what to expect and I just loved it. So I'll always remember. I'm really sad that we're not playing that place this year. I think it's been renovated. So yeah, Yeovil's got to be the best. Worst experience on stage? I was in Nottingham. I was 16 years old, couldn't hear the guitar and I was just sat there. And I remember just thinking, I don't know what to do. And I'm pretty sure I was singing like 7 keys out. I just didn't know the words. We were singing Eric Clapton and I remember just thinking, I don't want to do this. This is, who would ever go in the music industry? Gigging's horrible. I should do a whole video about things that have gone wrong in gigs in my lifetime.
Yeah, I can contribute to that. I've had some awful ones.
Oh, people throwing things. Once I had this one gig on a cruise where there was just a bunch of guys on a stag do. Do you say stag do in America as well?
Yeah.
Anyway, there was a bunch of guys on a wedding weekend cruise and they were there around the piano and they just wouldn't leave and they just kept saying like, this is boring, play this. So I'd start playing that like, woohoo! My thing was like, morale, let's try and get the party going. Always on the weekend cruises especially, because everyone's there just to get drunk and have fun. And they were just kind of throwing pens at me, being like, play something else, stop playing up. I'm like, you requested that song. And then they never left. I was like, guys, if you're having a miserable time, please leave, because someone else will fill up the seats. And then they came back the next day. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you still here? Yeah,
and your final question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Ooh, didn't I kind of answer that?
Well, that was more musical. I think this is more like...
Life.
It's bigger.
Do you know what, if I had a pint, I'd down it instead of answering this. Don't know.
Is it sat on the floor in Leeds answering more questions?
Yeah,
What
maybe
would
that's
you say?
something here with
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Savage doing covers on YouTube and just answering questions to 12 people.
Well, that's all of the questions.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Thanks, guys, to my lovely Facebook clan and my Patreons. This is probably just pure chaos, which is, I'm sure, the reason you clicked on this video. Next week, maybe I'll be collabing with someone on my YouTube channel. There might be a video. Maybe.
I don't know who that would be, but yes. Yeah,
We've got to find someone who's willing to work with me again. If you know anyone, let me know. I struggle to wink with my left eye, so let's try this again. If you know anyone, let me know. Anyway, thank you for joining. If you have any ideas about videos, please let me know, because as you can tell, I'm running out of ideas. Do you know what? I'm not going to roly-poly in this one, unless you want me to. But I think I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't really embarrass myself in the video, did I?
No, it's alright, yeah.
Pretty good for me. Anyway, thank you so much. Happy Sunday, and see you next week. Oh no, Tim says, are you dating anyone? I already finished the Q&A now.
It's fine.
Is it too late?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. I'll answer the next time then. Till then, I guess it's ambiguous.